Hey everybody, I'm Odi Apparandus. Welcome to a look at a game called Snowtopia. This is a ski resort management game. We'll be hitting the slopes, building up a cool ski resort where people can come and enjoy it. Should be kind of fun. It just came on early access earlier this week, so I wanted to take a look at it. And the developer was nice enough to send me a free copy of it so I could check it out for you. The developer is T4 published by Goblin Studios. As I said, it's on early access. You can get it right now for, I think it's like 30 bucks. Let me double check that quick here. It is $24.99 right now, so you can check it out there. On sale, actually 10% off for the time being. So this is, as I said, a ski resort management game, kind of simulation management game. We'll be building up a ski resort, setting up some hills, building all the amenities that we'll need to keep everybody happy and safe and comfortable. And we'll play for a little bit and see what we think of it. So let's get a new game here. There's a variety of maps that are available. I'm just going to kind of look through them quick and see what we want to do. Frozen Peak might be fun. I think Crater Lake kind of has a cool look to it. I think I'm just going to base it on that. I'm not really too concerned about the difficulty right now, because in my testing of this game, it didn't seem too difficult. So we'll play it for right now. As I said, it's early access. So you got to anticipate there's going to be some problems, some features lacking, that kind of thing. Always report those bugs and that kind of thing if you decide to play this. So starting out, hi, what are you doing out here in the middle of nowhere? Are you lost? There's nothing but snow around here. What am I doing here? I like starting the day with a nice bracing walk in the icy air. Who doesn't? So, you want to build a ski resort of your dreams? Of course I do. In that case, you've come to the right place. To start, take a trip around the mountain, study its relief. You can hover your cursor over entities in the list to get more information, and open the game help by pressing the question mark button down there. Okay, all right, cool. So we have our ski resort. So we have this little resort here, and actually on every map, there's multiple little resorts that you have. There's access points, they're called. So this is a starting access point. The skiers are allowed to go anywhere within these little pylons here, and we kind of extend the pylons to give them a slope, and where we extend the pylons to connect various different resorts here. So we got a resort over here in the middle of a mountain hill. This is actually really cool. I like this. This could be really, really neat. And there's one over here too. So there's a lot of opportunity to build different places. We don't have to connect them to each other necessarily, or we can connect one to the other. And that's optimal too. We can take one resort, put up a hill, connect it to another resort, and that might be cool too. But for now, I was going to start with getting some basic amenities here. The way the game works, there's no currency to worry about as far as the game goes right now. The main way you progress is by getting more attendees. You get more attendees by building reputation. So you have a reputation among your visitors. If you do a good job with it, they'll appreciate it. If not, they won't, and you'll try to get as many guests as you can. Get volunteers so you can build things. Volunteers are who work your shops, work your ski patrols and that kind of thing. They man your ski lifts. And then you have, because they're volunteers because there's no currency in the game. That's what I was trying to figure out. Why are they volunteers? Who's going to volunteer to work at a ski resort? It's voluntary labor because there's no currency in the game. You're not paying them for anything. So there's volunteers. You can't just hire infinite numbers. You just gotta let people willing to work for free at the ski hill for the love of the game. And that's what they're here for. So open the game help to progress through the tutorial here. Very good, not bad for start. How dumb would you look if you didn't know how to get about? Anyway, don't worry. I've been making a few calls, and some folks are really excited about all this and want to help out. You could use a few helping hands around here, right? Yeah, confirm. Okay. So we have settings. I'm not going to read through all this stuff. I've done a little bit of research on how to play the basics here, so we'll be okay, I think, for the time being. The whole team is volunteered to help you out. Now, what they need to set to work are the materials and logistics. Once you have a functional builder's lodge, you can construct the rest of your ski area. All right, so place the building inside the zone you wish to build. To make your ski area, builders will thus have a shorter distance to reach the zone they're constructing. Okay. So we need to build on one of these resorts, and I think out of the three, I liked the look of this one. Now, it's got some pretty steep hills around here that I might not be able to do much with initially here, but it looks really cool with the crater here, and I kind of just want to build next to that. So we'll do that. It said we have to build a builder's lodge. It's underneath one of these here, the builder's lodge here. And then what all you need to do is just connect it to your pylons here somewhere. I'm just going to put it over here, and then you can change the angle on it, and then you can click again to place it, and now they will start building it. Actually, this one I don't think needs to be built. I think we just got to add volunteers to it, and it'll get built. So the Builder's Lodge is the only one that's kind of instant. We add two guys to that, and they'll be working twice as fast. Holy snowflakes! A ski resort in my own backyard. It's a dream come true. Can I help you out? Please say I can. I can do absolutely anything. When do I start? Don't do your head in about it. A ski toe and a slope are all I need to keep me happy. If skiers don't show up despite your efforts, there must be a problem with the connection between access points, the slope, and the ski lift, or the ski lift could be closed. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is design our first ski hill. And in order to design a ski hill, we need to, first of all, get people to a distance where they could ski down a thing. Now, in the game early on here, we don't have a lot of options. We have a tow rope, a one-person fixed grip surface tow, or a two-person fixed grip chairlift. For these situations, also, there's other considerations. We have to worry about the max length we can go. We also have to worry about the max gradient. We can only go 30 degrees on this one, and we can only go 20 degrees on this one. So we can't go super steep with these just yet. Now, as we progress, we'll unlock research and that kind of thing, which will let us get new capabilities for all of our lifts. But for now, we just have to work within the confines of what we have. Now, from what we see here, it looks like, from just looking at the ground level here, we can see some hills going on right now. I can see that up here would be a nice long drift we could use, possibly. It's nice wide open. That's probably a good first spot for our first hill. And then we'll consider moving out other directions here. On the backside here, there's not a lot we can do. This is a little bit too steep, but maybe we could do something with that down the road. We can always try to make something where it curves around here, and then we go up to here maybe, because that looks like the incline might not be that bad there. We can also add in an overlay for the topography, and we can kind of see how steep things are, just like that, and get an idea of what we can build and what we can't build. So we could do more with it. So let's build our first ski hill. Let's see what we can do with this one. I'm going to try a two-person chairlift because it's a little bit faster. It uses energy. Right now, I don't think this is implemented yet as far as the energy costs. So nothing really costs money at all. You don't have to worry about the energy. Actually, no, I take that back. The energy might be referring to the energy it takes for our customers, our clients to use it. So this one will give them 0 energy bonus. This one, because they're sitting down, it gives them energy bonus. I was looking at the wrong way. The heat is what you gain by getting like a closed cabin system here for those. That'll happen down the road. I did get previously far enough to unlock that. So I want to have this going out kind of this direction. We got to make sure that the gradient is not too high here, and we'll see what happens. I mean, I might have to take some trial and error to get this right. So right now this is working. I want to bring it up here as far as I can, so I can go up to here, it looks like, with it. I can't go much further without it getting, it's got an error there. It says the ski lift too long. Okay, so some of the placement of the pop-ups isn't quite right just yet, and that's something we'll have to keep an eye on. I'm going to keep it off to the side here, going over the trees. That's typically what you want to do with the ski lift, right? You want it off to the side so nobody's running into the pylons there. So what that does is people can connect over to here, and then they'll we have a new access point basically can extend it over to there with that. With this, we just have to add in, we have to wait for it to be constructed first, and then we'll add in people to the ski lift. Now, we're going to make kind of a green hill here. There are different levels of ski hill difficulty, and the game kind of does that for you. So you basically, for the starters, what you do is choose a slope width. You can do narrow slopes here, normal or large. In our case, I think I'm just going to go with normal, even though large might work here. And I might do large just because it is a large space we have. And yeah, I think that might work. So I want to do a hill here that will be large, and we'll connect it to here, and we'll kind of bring it over to here. And you can kind of see where it says green right now, right where that's coming out. That's indicating how difficult that section of the hill is. Did I do normal or did I do large? I'm just going to make sure. I didn't want to screw anything up here. I want to do large, yeah. So we're going to go large with this. We're going to go green through here. We're going to go around this first tree, maybe. Nice little bending slope. You don't want to have too much difficulty. See, like right now, that's a steep slope coming that way, so that's a red hill. Don't necessarily want that for our first hill, though. I want to keep it as steep as possible. Maybe a blue, maybe a green, but now it's starting to get a little steeper here, so we have to kind of like pick us up line through here. It's going to make it a little less difficult. That's kind of going to be kind of tough if we do like a snake like that. Now, if we have any red in it like that, it's going to make it a red hill, and I don't think I want a red hill right away. It doesn't seem to matter too much. Again, if there's no currency involved in the game, I'm going to back up here a little bit. Let's get this just right. Let's go off here like this, and let's go this way again. This big thing, the big drop right here is the issue, right? I want to see if I can cut that a little bit, maybe, and bring it over here. Again, I don't want to bring any red into the mix here just yet. If you have a long section of green, it can make up for some of the red. And we can do a little curve here now. I just want to see where we're going here as far as the hill. So this is going to be a nice clean shot here now. I think we can go with just a green through the trees here. We'll go a little bit winding. Make sure, I mean, putting trees in the way here too is going to make sure people might get injured by those things. We don't want that to happen if possible. So once we click it to the access point there, and it'll make our first little ski hill. And that's not bad. It's a nice leisurely track, and we'll see what happens once it gets rated. First it gets constructed. First of all, this is going to be done now, right? Let's turn this on and add some volunteers, and that'll get that running. And now this is going to start connecting our ski hills together. We'll see what happens next. So next, this is going to build up slowly. It takes some time. I'm just going to fast forward here to get that going faster. As I said, there's no rent or anything like that to worry about in the game just yet, so it's kind of a laid-back, chill experience. You don't have to worry about too much. And I can remake the hills as I want to. You know, I can do anything. Oh, look at this. Look at this line of people already coming out to it. So we have some red skiers who are the intermediates. We have some green skiers. I'm going to pause right there here just to get a look at what's going on here. We have green, which are novices. We have blue, which are intermediates, and we have the red, which are more enthusiasts here. I don't believe it. The first skier has already come to a resort. Look at them lining up for the ski lift. They make their way up and whoosh, they zip straight back down. Ha! Some of them are really bad. Even I ski better than that. Anyway, gotta go. Have a sudden hankering, hit the slopes. All right. So we have our first skier. This is the Sport Club kids, and we also have our Snowstruck Lovers. We have our New Fallen Snow. So New Fallen Snow. So one of the things that the game uses is called profiles. There's certain types of skiers you'll run into. There's the New Fallen Snow, which is a novice, first-time skier kind of person. There's the this is a beginner. This is a beginner, and they have pro and red is kind of more experienced. So like here we have a intermediate, and over here we have a master the basics kind of skier. So these guys will get hurt less. These guys get hurt more often, but all of them can get hurt at some point here. Hopefully it doesn't happen too much. As I was saying, the skier profiles is what it's all based on here, and I think we can get to that. I want to click here. Yes, so profiles we can see here. So these are the profiles we've seen so far. Snowstruck Lovers, Sports Kids, and as we get more profiles, we'll unlock new things with research here. There's also an overall resort thing here. As we unlock new profiles, we get different unlocks for our people here. These will be different types of skiers if we unlock these things. Previous profile 50. So if we get 50 different profiles, we will have those things unlocked. I believe it's what it's talking about there. We'll get into more of that later here, though. Right. Oh, actually, skiers profiles. There's 3 of 12. And visitors, we have 43 of 600 at the moment. All right. So let's let them go ski. Let's let them ski. They've waited long enough for this. All right. Craving for a challenge? Go on. Savor the moment. Hit the ski lift with this resort. Okay. Let's hit the ski lift. Hit skis on your feet. We could possibly ruin your day. Well, I'll tell you. Fear. That's what. If I don't get my adrenaline pumping, I get bored. Let's go skiing. It'll be so much fun, everybody says. It's too much to have slopes adapted to our level? All right, so somebody wants a little bit more difficult slope here now. So we have made, first of all, I should tell you, this rating on this is a green one here. It's perceived difficulty green. It's a very easy course, which is what we were expecting. We wanted an easy track here for people to go down here, and we'll let them do on their way here in a minute. So they're lining up already. There's already a line forming. That's how good our ski resort is. There's one little hill. They're desperate for it. They already have a queue problem here, though, unfortunately. Because the ski lift is so slow, we can't get as many people through it as we want to. So it might be a good idea to have a second ski lift here to take people up to a different part of the slope. Maybe like a little bunny hill type thing here for people to take. Let's take the tow rope here, maybe, and take it up to here. And then people can connect there, I believe. We do a little bit of a connection here with a narrow like this. Now, it's going to count that as a ski hill, but they connect together, so they'll just go right on the next one here. I just want to get people to come down maybe midway coming in. It might be a little dangerous, though. Is that going to be dangerous? Let's maybe rethink that here. Let's destroy that. Let's start over here. As I said, there's no currency in the game. There's nothing to worry about there, so we can always trial and error that if we need to. So let's see if anybody's going down it yet. Let's speed it along here. Let's see if anybody's going to have any fun. Let's see if anybody's going. Now, one thing I wish we could do, and we can't do it just yet, is see the skiers going down the hills. We can see them going down. I just want to be able to take their perspective and follow them now. We can follow them best we can here based on this. We got a novice and a basics here going down the hill. Let's see what they do. All right, there they are. They popped off. I think as the game progresses, they should add in animations for these disembarking and that kind of thing, because right now this just pops in and pops out. It's not that exciting. I would like to see it go around there slowly. That'd be kind of fun. So then we got our first novices going down the hill and our first pro going down the hill and see what they do differently. Let's go follow that guy. See what he's doing. So we can kind of, if we mark in on him, we can see what he's doing here, you know, on his first trip down. I just want to be able to see from his perspective what it looks like, though, you know. And this guy just ran right through him. I'd love to see some collision detection there. Might be a little too much to ask. And he's having a good time going back and forth. He's going to get cut off by that red skier coming through. Watch where you're going, buddy. I'm a newbie. Can't you tell from the jacket? And we got the sport club kids having a good time. So far, he's 67% satisfied, having a good time. We're having a great time. So next, we need to display skier history. What is this? Once the selection window is open, we can look at skier history. Okay, so this is what he's done. He's on a chairlift. He's on the green slopes. He did not enjoy it. His energy went down, maybe. Or no, he's okay. He's going around again. He should be fine. All right, so next we got to build more, though. Right now, our 45 guests are going to get bored of the one hill after a couple of runs here. So we have to have always building something onto it. I think it might be fun. Well, there's a couple of theories we could take with this. We could either build on more resorts for one thing here, or we could build a second resort someplace else to add on to the thing here. Now, with this, I don't see much way we can build more to this, because unless we build this direction. However, I don't know if we're going to get much of a course that way, because it's a lot of trees and then it's just a very small drop off here. We really can't get too far. Now, we could potentially run somebody through like up here maybe, but that'd be kind of crazy. Other thing we can do, it's going to create a bit of a bottleneck with our ski resort lifts here, is that if we connect these two to another one here, so people get on that one and they get off and get onto a different one, and we can connect them higher up the hill for a stronger, more exciting course. That might work, except there's going to be a big bottleneck here, this one down here. So right now, it might make sense to try to go to a different spot in the land here and build a resort over here maybe. So we could try making a blue hill over here. There's nothing stopping us. The only thing that happens here is that the building will have to be put over here as well. Now, it doesn't take a whole lot. Right now, there's no money or anything like that to worry about it, so we can just put the building lodge where we want to and add that in. And should be good to go. So that'll get built, and then we need volunteers. We have some. So we have volunteers here. Now, the only problem with doing this is that we need more volunteers for this, whereas we could use the builders from the previous one by sticking to the same one. Oh, skier wants assistance. Somebody's down. I can't help you, sir. I can't help you. You suffered a serious fall. I don't have any way to help you at the moment. Okay, we got to fix that first too. We will add that in soon. Let's get through the tutorial stuff here as best we can. We're going to build a blue slope over here, and then we'll worry about helping that poor man that fell down. So let's build in our second ski lift. 2-person fixed chair. Let's do this. Let's put it like right here and see how far we can get up there. Now, this is too steep. Oh, no, it's not too bad. The only problem is it's going to be pretty monotonous. It's not going to be a very exciting one here. Ski lift's too long. Area's too steep. See, there's like a little steepness problem here. If I go this way, it's probably way too steep. Gradient's too steep, yeah. Over here, too steep. See if we get yellow anywhere here. So we could maybe go this way with it. Yeah, that might work. That might work. Okay, we're gonna construct that one. The poor guy's gonna have to suffer over there. Now we'll start building our hill. I'm gonna go. Let's go normal on this one. Little narrower path. That will make the hill more difficult. So I'm going to have them come up here, and they're going to come down this way. And it's going to start off real smooth. It's going to slowly get into more difficult terrain. I'm going to see if I can get this one to be a nice blue path here, maybe. Go right through the ski lift, right underneath it. That's always fun when you pass underneath it. And then we got a little difficult section there. We go getting pretty steep. Coming around through here. Maybe stop it like right over here. Pull it in right at the corner here. That sounds good. It's a little S-curve slope here. Could be fun. It's not going to have too much variety because there's not a whole lot of stuff going on around here. There's no rockets to contend with or anything like that. But should be good. Okay, let's let that go. And then we got the green slope coming. We got the blue slope coming. This should be a blue slope at the end of the day. We did have a little red at the end there. It might not be perfect. We might have to build the third one still. We'll see what happens. So that should be done in a couple moments here. Seal's waiting for mechanic. Oh, we have to build that too. All right, so we've had a breakdown of the ski lift here. Now, all right, don't get too carried away. The first victory could be your last. Toughest challenge is still to come. Keeping your skiers happy so they keep coming back tomorrow. Each time they return, they have a higher chance of joining volunteer force, helping you run the resort. I see. They just love the resort so much. We really need more people though because we got to hire some mechanics on here in a minute. Believe an old ski dog. Skiers must get plenty of rest to be able to get the most out of the slopes. Rise to the challenge without any energy reserves. People cannot ski. High altitude food kiosks are a little rustic, but they're a great place to start. All right, so we'll do that in a second. I want to go over to this one here and see what's happening. Slide some people onto that. That should get it running. All right, and we should have people lining up for it, hopefully. Nobody in the queue at the moment. Hopefully they come over that way as soon as we expect them to. I don't know. There we go. There they are. They arrived to the resort. I have no idea how they're getting here, but they're doing it. And this hill got rated as a blue, so that's perfect. And now we got to build that high altitude food kiosk. I'm going to build a couple of them because we do have 11 volunteers now. And I think this only takes one. Let's put it over here so that when they get off the slopes, they can just head over to the kiosk, grab a bite to eat. And we'll speed this along so that those get built right away. And I'll put one over here as well. I don't know if we have enough volunteers to run both, but we'll have a similar premise. Oh, not that one. So the camera's a little wonky, as you can tell right now. It's got some quirks we have to deal with. Right now, you can also clip right through the ground, I believe. No, sometimes you can. All right. So let's put it like right here between the ski lifts, maybe. There we go. Again, they can stop off, get a bite to eat on their way to the next run, right? Sounds like a good idea. That's done, and we'll go over to the other one here. Building closed. Let's go open it up here with some volunteers. We have 13 now, with everyone that's loving the place here. Now that's better. No, skiing needs energy, so taking a rest from time to time. Who knows? Maybe it'll appeal to some people in search of comfort. But for the time being, what you need are slopes. All right. So we have 2 people assigned there. There's nothing like skiing down a velvety snow, beholding the majesty of a snow-clad peak, but it's more relaxing if the slopes weren't littered with injured skiers. Can't hear the cries of pain echoing through the valleys? Okay, yeah, I hear that. With patrollers, snow groomers, and mechanics, they'll feel a lot safer. Okay, so we need to build some of those things. We need more volunteers. I might just put one person on these things to save us volunteers for the time being, because I only have 14 at the moment. We need to build 3 new buildings here, according to that person. So I'm going to put this one to that person there. We have 4 left. So we need to make a couple of things. We need to make a ski patrol lodge. I'm going to put it up the top here, maybe. Would that make sense, possibly? So if they get in trouble, they can pop down the hill. And then I'm going to put one over there as well. At the top of the hill as well. I think that makes a lot of sense. Put the ski patrol on the hill rather than the bottom of the hill. Because if there's an emergency, the ski patrol can just leave the lodge and head down rather than going back up on the ski lift first. So we're going to do that. And they'll be ready to go then up there. Next thing we need is snow groomers. And snow grooming hanger. Needs 2 volunteers. And they'll have nicely manicured snow is what will happen with that. I'm going to put them towards the bottom here because I believe that's how that works. Now, the problem with this is it doesn't have a lot of beauty. If I think we take a look there, it has an appeal of negative 60. So we don't want to put it next to where there's going to be any kind of hills where people are going to be coming down. So let's put it over here. This person's not going to live in that place so much, but because it's going to be next to loud machinery. But we'll see what happens with that. Now, believe there's some overlays we can do with appeal like that. So you can see this one just because it has a negative atmosphere to it. So we want to keep it away from where people are going to be for the most part. Over here, this one has a positive atmosphere, I'm guessing, yeah. And trees add a lot of atmosphere. So we'll put a snow groomer there. That'll get built up, and we'll put a snow groomer over at the other one, which is where? I'm missing it now. That's the second hill here. Oh, I did the second hill. That's where I'm getting screwed up. I already did the second hill. I got to do snow groomer. This is the builder's hut. So the builder's hut, I believe, has a negative appeal also, just a slight negative appeal. But if I attach this to that, maybe we can kind of double down on that. There we go. Just gotta make sure to keep people away from that side of things. And then we need the mechanics hut. Did I build that already? Mechanics workshop. We know we need to build that too. This again has negative appeal, so I'm gonna put it over here on the hill, where it's gonna be away from where we can actually build. And then we're gonna try to build a hill out, maybe the other direction here over this way, down eventually. If we're gonna have two slopes on this single resort here. So then we'll build those up. We'll build some at the other side here. I wish I could jump between the resorts quickly. Wish I had some way to just kind of click 1, 2, or 3 for the different resorts. Like a side button here to jump back and forth. We got two star ski hill in the making. We have 19 volunteers now. Things are going up. Things are working. New profile snow plows. Let's see if we can learn more about those profiles. So we got these profiles here unlocked. Let's see, visitors. Let's see, snow plows. I don't ski often, but when I do, I go for it. Watch out, coming through. Okay, so he's like a dangerous skier. We have nervous newbies. Straight is great. It's the truth that hurts. It's the turns that hurt. Oh, God. Oh, we got bold adventurers now. That's cool. We got our first bold adventurer. Nice. All right, so we have building closed. Let's get these buildings open here finally. We need volunteers. I think we have enough for 2 on each of those. Let's see. And down here, is this closed too? No, any other buildings closed? That one's closed. Need volunteers there. Made a list of all the accidents that can happen at ski resorts, snow groomers, patrollers, mechanics. The number drops from 3602 to 2933. It's 67% of the resorts I've been to. Wow. Nice. And we got to get this guy open too. Check out the latest technologies. Okay, yep. We'll do that in a second here. So the other thing that they're mentioning there is that we can build a research laboratory, and this is going to give us the ability to get new improvements for our resort. So if I go to the research lab here and I put this someplace, again, I'm going to put it over here out of the way, I think. And it might be too steep for a building access. So I'm going to put it over here maybe. All right, get that built up. And then we can actually research new technologies and improve the resort. As people are just still mad about this. Maintenance in progress. All right. Profiles and resorts 6 right now. Nice. New profile bold adventures. We noticed that. Queue problems everywhere. Everywhere's got a queue problem. Can't do much about it. All I can do is they got a required maintenance here. Do I have a maintenance thing over here? I don't yet, do I? All right, let's put a maintenance shop over here as well. I don't think we need to have a research shop on both sides, but I think we definitely want to have the mechanics workshop here on both sides, just so they can fix things up easily. And they have we have volunteers for that, so it should be fine. And they'll get that thing fixed up as needed. Building closed. Where we get closed here? That's the ski patrol. All right, so get that open. Now we have 20 out of 22. Might have some. Oh, we got more volunteers. That's good. Just like that. Building closed. Where else we have closed? Okay, the research station. Okay, cool. Let's put 1 in there. Let's put 2 in there. I'm sure we'll get another volunteer soon enough before the mechanic. So that should be good. Okay, so now research is going to allow us to take a look at different things. We can improve our lift, our load response grip. We can do 5% grade max gradient up. Over here we can increase the speed. Over here we can increase the wear and tear on them so they'll break down less often, and that might be good. Anti-jolt gives us more energy for our people. There's also snow tires for the maintenance trucks. There's repair training so people can work faster. And then there's new buildings. So we can get like a small shelter to keep people out of the cold, or we can build a soup bar so people get some nice warm stuff. That should be good. I think for now, let's build something cool like a soup bar. That sounds good to me. All right, so building closed. Which one's closed still? We have the mechanic shop here. Okay. Let's add that back in. We have 24, so that's perfect. Now we have enough. Skier needing assistance. Hopefully they get helped by someone eventually. I don't know where my volunteers are on that. I'm sorry, guy. Somebody will be with you shortly. Here, have a free coupon for a bowl of soup coming in 2022. Any day now. Looks like queue's still an issue. We got amassing green jackets over here. And all the blue and black, there's some black jackets in there, some red jackets in there that are just waiting to get on, and they just can't. There's just too many people. Structure upgrades. Who knows? Soon they'll invent a ski lift and like a ski tow, but only one that transports skiers in comfortable cabin. We'll call it a gondola lift. That'd be an awesome ring to it. You should appoint me as your official name inventor. What do you think? Yeah, sure. You got it, buddy. You got the job. You're hired. We got the research for the soup bar. Kind of cute. Your resort's kind of cute in its own way, but I have a few suggestions. Because I'm special in my own way, I'm hard to satisfy. You wouldn't have 2 or 3 hours to spare to talk about. Okay, we got a snowflake skier here. Don't have much to ask, but a few blue slopes and some comfortable ski lifts. I would say no to a hot soup as well. Okay, so build the soup. Open the skier screen. And select a profile. Wow, really drawing in the crowds. If you keep on like this, we'll attract new skier profiles. Yep. Okay, cool. So these are our skier profiles we have here. Sometimes it's good to take time out. I know I'm constantly stressed out, so take a seat and check out skiers. Have you noticed they all look the same? That's not good for your report's reputation. You should attract new skier profiles to increase it. So the more people we have, the more variety of skiers we have, the better reputation we get. We're hitting more cylinders. These people have different needs, it looks like. Different comfort. Let's see. They want challenge. They have energy. So this is like how many have energy, maybe? Out of the 89, how many are feeling at a certain level of energy? That makes sense. There's 5 that are very angry. Over here, everybody's getting angry. Sport is not happy. They're not having a challenging enough course. Let's just build a crazy course here now. For our last thing we'll do on this episode here before we wrap it up, I'm just going to build a really hard course. See how we can take this. Let's do a ski lift here. And we'll connect it here. Let's see what we can do as far as distance here. Too steep, okay. And then I want to build another ski lift coming off of here and build it higher. And then you can take another ski lift from there and go higher still. Area's too steep. Oh, here we go. Now we can build a hill. Look at where we're at. We can build a lot of hills coming off of here. This will be amazing. Okay, so let's build a hill coming off of here. Normal. Actually go so narrow, make it even more challenging. So let's build a black diamond type hill here. Let's come off of this one here. And we're going to go right into a quick fall right down here. And we're going to hit some steep slopes coming across here. And are we going to get any black here? This is still a blue course. I'm kind of surprised. We might get a red on this one because there's a lot of red through that section there. Let's go back through here through the trees. Well, that's a nice long red section there. Oh, this is out of the wrong place though. We can't build here because we don't have any amenities here. No, we do. Never mind. I take that back. We have this here. That's fine. Oh no, we built. What did we do over here? We built the. Wow. Okay, we built that. Let's go back up here. Let's see if we make this even harder if we can. So we want to make a red section there, and a red section there, and a red section there coming through here like this. To that. That should be a red hill. People might like that. All right. Oh, that didn't connect though. Oh shoot. Let's delete that. I thought we were connecting there. Hold on. All right, let's do it again here. Let's bring this off of here like this. Bring it down here. Oh, that's going to be a steep hill. I wish we could change the width of the course as we go though. That's the only thing I wish kind of. There we go. Now it's connecting. That should be a red hill here. And then we also have the option, we could make a course come off of here too. And send people like even further. And possibly build an uphill slope. Hold on, we got to get started here at more like this. There we go. Got a breakneck turn right there. Into a long section here. Into a section here. And then it kind of mellows out over there. This should be like a wide open area here maybe. But now we got 2 courses coming off of there. We don't have any of the ski patrol over here. This is for the people who are living more dangerously, you know? We'll get them started here. Got 2 there. Got 2 there. Got 2 there. We'll see what kind of crazy people show up for this thing here. That's almost all of my volunteers, but look at the line already forming. Look at that, mostly red, some blue, a lot of black coming through here. They're ready for a challenge. New Skiers Resort 300, we've done it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Now we'll see if anybody actually gets over there to ride this thing and doesn't break anything. We'll see what happens. So they get here and they're like, oh, I gotta, so we could potentially add in a course right here too, because this is a nice narrow section. We could potentially make a more large course coming off of here, like this, and connect it to here. And that's gonna be wide through here, and then it's connected to the green. So it's gonna be mostly a good course there. The people who want to do a green hill can come here, and the people who want to do a black hill can go up there. That might be cool. We'll see what happens. It doesn't narrow though. I don't like that. I kind of want a wider course right there. Connecting courses together, I think, is the way to make some interesting things happen though. So is anybody gonna take the new hill? It's a blue diamond. No? Anybody? No takers? Everyone wants to take the next one. But there's no line forming at least. Oh, somebody took it. People are taking it. Look at that. People are taking it. People are liking it. Let's see who's going on this one. Anybody dangerous enough to go on this one here? So this is quite the hill. Oh, it's a blue diamond only. I thought I was doing something really major here. It still ended up pretty tame. Really? This course with all the red in it? Oh man, I guess it has a lot of red. It's got a pretty good, decent variety though. It's a pretty challenging course. We could just call it a red one and just scare people away from it. But we can change the signposting by clicking that, and that gets people aware that it's going to be a red course here. That it's a little more challenging than they expect. But its perceived difficulty is a blue. So if we mark it as a red and it's only a blue, people with the red are going to get mad that it's not challenging enough. Over here, this is a blue course also. I thought I was going to make this something challenging here. This one I did all kinds of like steep slopes in it. I guess we got to do more. That's the only thing we can do is more. We'll go like this. We'll just go like add another course in. We gotta scare some people. People aren't respecting the course enough. I think it might be percentage of red versus blue versus green is what's doing it. And there's more blue than red in it. That was the problem there. And this one here, it's only blue, so that's a blue. And over here, it's mostly blue, a little bit of black. So it's a pretty good mix, actually. This is a pretty good variety. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily want to go on a course that had some black in it. And novice skiers are going to stay away from this, obviously, because there's not a whole lot of green in it. We can also try building another ski lift here and see if there's any spots. Looks like we're pretty well filled at the moment, though. We can't really add anything onto that. Cool. This is a neat little game. I think it'll be cool to take a look and see how it develops from here and see what they do with it, and maybe checking it with it down the road when it updates further. If there's any cool things added to make any refinements to the game, especially if they start letting me ski my own courses, like build a course and ski it, build a hill and then actually like take control of a person and control them down it. That would be fun. I can't wait to see if that can happen, but should be neat. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you want to join the channel, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know about any new videos, live streams, anything like that happening. And I'll be back for another video very soon. See you then.